Chairman. And thank you, sir, for being on here with us. In a speech, President Xi recently told his subordinates to focus on a trustworthy, lovable, which is kind of laughable, and respectable image for China. Does this mark the end of the Chinese Communist Party's wolf warrior diplomacy, and why this sudden change in tactics?
I can't. Thank you. I can't. I can't speak for President Xi or what he or others may have in mind. But here's one possibility. It may well be that China has concluded that soft power is pretty important too, and the way it is engaging around the world is alienating more people than it is attracting. So this may be a manifestation of that recognition. Having said that, I don't want to draw any clear conclusions from that. I can't get inside their thinking on this.
Okay. Well, when Secretary Kerry was here with us a few weeks ago, I asked him why his office even existed, given the fact that the State Department already has an entire bureau devoted to oceans and international environment and scientific affairs. He admitted that it was a fair question. And last month, I also sent you a letter regarding Secretary Kerry's role in the administration. It seems it's very duplicitous. It's in several other departments doing the exact same thing. And I've yet to hear back from y'all. And so what I was wondering what the necessities the Office for the Special Presidential Envoy for Climate has.
Sure. No, I appreciate the question. And just quickly, let me say a couple of things. We've been disengaged from international climate efforts for some time, and yet we're at a critical time and a critical year heading to the COP26 meeting at the end of the year. And it was very important in the view of the president to make sure that the United States was not only re-engaged, but leading in the effort, not only to do what we need to do here at home, but to make sure that other countries were meeting their own responsibilities. And that requires intensive diplomacy and day in, day out sustained engagement at a very senior level. And that's exactly what Secretary Kerry offers. He's been able to, in the short space of time that he's been there and that we've been in office, to move other countries to raise their ambitions when it comes to what they're going to do to curb emissions. So we're not the only ones doing the hard work. So that's good for us, and it's good for the world. We've had many situations in the past at the department where a particular issue has demanded concentrated, sustained, high-level focus. We had that with when we did the coalition to counter ISIS, and we had special envoys, John Allen and then Brett McGurk, working on that. We've had that before for Afghanistan and Pakistan when Richard Holbrooke did the same thing. And I can go back in time, but there are times and places, including on climate, where having that is vitally important.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Hey, I was wondering, Mr. Chairman, if when you introduced me, I'm the only one who doesn't have a title. If you could just say something like me being an all-around good guy and one of your favorites, it would help my very fragile ego to sustain a little longer. So thank you.
We'll work on that.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I now recognize Representative Dina Titus of Nevada for 5 minutes.